Right, Omari, thank you for inviting us over and cooking for us. So what are you cooking today?
I'm going to be cooking vegetable curry.
Yeah, okay. What type?
Vegan.
Vegan one, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, I'm looking forward to it. As I mentioned earlier, I come off and meet myself last year, so I'm very much looking to broaden my horizons by looking at different recipes for vegan and vegetarian meals.
That's good.
I'm looking forward to this. Cool. So Omari, we've got the end product here, the finished curry.
Yeah.
So I guess the next thing to do is try it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So just remind me again, we've got white potato,
And
normal potato, sweet potato. We've got chickpea,
Yeah.
and we've got this curry sauce.
Yeah.
And then what spices are in there again?
All-purpose seasoning, allspice, black pepper,
Okay.
and curry powder.
Lovely. Okay, right, I'm going to have a little try. And then no doubt, Chris and Boso will probably want to have a try. It's amazing. Really, really good. Yeah. You definitely got to try some, Chris. Cool. You going to have some as well?
Okay.
So this is going to be a recipe in Box Park,
Yeah.
which is your pop-up restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah? How did you get in contact with Box Park?
Well, I went on LinkedIn. Then I told Roger Wade that I'm gonna have a restaurant at his place. And then I said when I'm older,
Sorry.
I said to him I'm gonna have a restaurant at his place when I'm older.
Right.
Then he said, why wait until you're older? And he said, I'll give you a restaurant for free for a week in Box Park.
What a good guy. What a great guy. Well, look, you know what? Humble beginnings, they develop very, very great champions in all walks of life, and I've got no doubt you're going to be that next champion. You're going to be the next juggernaut in the restaurant space. I'm looking forward to it. Right, welcome back to the Stephen Sulley study. We're here with the wellness company Mimboso, and I've got my next guest, Omari McQueen. Thank you, bro. Thank you for coming on board.
You're welcome.
So this is I've got two milestones we're hitting at the same time. Number one, you're my youngest guest I've had on the podcast. You're 11?
Yeah.
11 years of age. And the second thing is, you're the first vegan chef full stop, to come on my podcast. So thank you very much for that, and it's an honour having you on board. So I wanted to talk to you about kind of being a chef,
Yeah.
being an entrepreneur, but not only that, you're an award-winning entrepreneur, and your drive, your mindset. Where'd you get that from? So, being a vegan, then let's talk about that. You wasn't always a vegan, though, was you?
When I was 6, I wasn't a vegan, but I turned vegan when I was 7.
Okay, and what made you do that? Was it because of the animal kind of, let's say, cruelty, or was it health reasons, or was it a combination?
It was animal cruelty.
That was number one for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I as I mentioned earlier, I stopped eating meat. Admittedly, I'm still eating fish, but I'm working on it. But for me, it was seeing animals go through all that suffering. I just, and the way they're kept, I didn't like that.
But all the animals that have hair on it and like are big, they always get like shot in the head, and they get tied up, or they get hanged from their neck and get slashed from their neck. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I believe in karma a bit, and I think if we're fueling that kind of activity, then only sort of problems or bad things can happen to us later on. So you converted over to vegan, and have you seen a change in your energy since you've been a vegan, or have you noticed anything different with the way you are, or is it just you've converted to a different type of food?
Since I've been vegan, I have been getting like healthier, and there's no problems with me.
Lots of energy?
Yeah, I have lots of energy.
Your mum says about all the energy that you've got, yeah.
And yeah, I have got a lot of energy. Yeah, I have been doing more exercise as well.
Yeah.
Have been doing training, doing boxing. Have been getting a lot better.
Yeah, I saw the moves that you had earlier. Yeah, you could be the next Floyd Mayweather.
And I do some karate with my little brother.
With your siblings?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So any of your other brothers and sisters, are they a vegan, vegetarian or anything like that?
Well, my brother Laquan, he's...
Mr. Laquan over there, nice to meet you, sir.
He's kind of vegan. He chooses his ways. And my brother Makai, he's fully vegan.
Okay.
But no one else, they're not even vegan at all. But my mum, she plant-based because she still wears leather clothes. I told her about it already that she shouldn't be wearing it. And then she said that she's vegan when I told Makai about the pus. And then Makai said, who else is vegan with you? And I said, Mommy. And then Mommy said, yeah, I am vegan. But when I saw her going out, I saw her wearing leather handbags, all sorts.
Right. Okay. You said about pus, that's in cow's milk, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that many people eat it, drink it, consume it, and it's got some bad stuff in it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
People shouldn't drink it, for one, because it's cow's pus. All you're squeezing out of a cow is their pus. But before you get to drink it, they consume it. How do I say that word?
Consume it. I mean, I'm not the best to pronounce the stuff either.
Consume it and turn it into milk instead of pus. Then people just drink it, and it has so much like different chemicals inside of it as well. That's bad.
Yeah, totally. Where did you get all your knowledge and education from? Is it something that you picked up books, spoke to people? Did you jump online, YouTube? Where'd you get it all from?
Just research. My only thing that I like doing is just researching, because by me researching, it gets me like intelligent. It makes me have more sense. So more sense, and it's just so fun doing research, because instead of you just going online and then just typing up something, then that's worse than just researching. Because when you go online and you start researching stuff, it's the best thing ever. You get like, if you go on YouTube, they wouldn't give you everything that's about, like if you go and milk a cow, have a video of that. They just tell you some stuff, but they don't tell you all of it, because they still want people to be drinking it. But when you go online and start researching, they tell you everything about it.
That's good. So there's no excuses basically. There's all information out there, it's for free, and all you need to do is jump online, get yourself educated and understand it a bit more.
Yeah.
Where did this kind of personality trait come from, like wanting to learn about more? Because I've got to admit, when I was 11, I was nowhere as sophisticated and as driven as you are. Certainly to find that information, which I really admire. So where did that come from? From your mum, from your family? Where did that come from?
What do you mean?
So like, did your mum sort of encourage you to say, hey, jump online, have a look? Or was it just you? You just decided?
It was just like, my mum said, go research, when I was trying to find out if hand tomato sauce was vegan. Then I wasn't too sure what she meant when she said go research, so I went on YouTube and started watching stuff, and then it wasn't showing me the right things. It was just saying that comes from the ground and stuff. I was thinking, they ain't telling me if it's vegan. Then I told my mum to show me what page I should go on, and also she showed me, and then from then, yeah, I have been going on that page and been, yeah.
Powerful, good stuff. So for the viewers that maybe like my dad, if I said to my dad, vegan, he'll be like, I wouldn't understand, wouldn't know what that is. All he knows is the typical traditional way of eating in the westernized world. What is being a vegan? What does that mean?
That you cannot eat any dairy. That means you cannot eat egg, you cannot drink milk, you cannot eat meat.
No fish.
Yeah, no fish either. Yeah.
Okay, so you're a chef.
Yeah.
How did you, because your mum told me a very, very cool story, which I hope we can go into. So it was almost like a bit of a crazy time, but you put a very positive kind of, situation off the back end of it. So how did you learn to cook to be a vegan chef?
Well, the way I learnt to cook was when my mum was sick and my dad was going work. Then my dad taught me and my big brother how to cook. And then, because my big brother's passion wasn't cooking, he stopped cooking, and then I was cooking by myself. And then, as soon as my mum got better from me cooking vegan food, when, like, I was cooking meals since I was 7. Then I started cooking vegan meals when I was 8. Then my mum started getting better, so I carried on cooking vegan meals because I turned vegan myself.
Mm-hmm.
When my mum was getting better, then I was thinking, is my mum getting better from this food? And when I asked my dad said yes. So I started like cooking it for everyone instead of just my mum and me. Because when I turned vegan, my brother Mackay wasn't vegan. No one was vegan.
Okay.
And then, because my dad said vegan food is helping my mum get better, then I was thinking that means it could get everyone feeling better. But my siblings, they wasn't sick, my dad wasn't sick, so it didn't matter to me if they wasn't sick. I just cooked it for everyone.
That's really cool. So even though no one wants to see their family member sick, especially their mum, actually because of that, it made you turned you into a chef, and I take it you really enjoy it. You like experimenting.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with your recipes?
Wow. What I do to come up with my recipes is I look up stuff that are vegan. Then if they are vegan, then I just put them in a pot or like in a bowl. Then I look up seasonings that are vegan. Then I just add those, then just season it all together. But if I forget the meal, that's because I didn't write it down, and that's because I didn't remember what I put inside. Yeah. Okay,
cool. What's your favourite meal that you can cook? Because I know you're cooking us one at the moment. What is it again?
It's vegetable curry.
And what's inside that vegetable curry?
Sweet normal potato.
Yeah.
And jack seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, allspice.
Chickpeas.
Yeah, chickpeas. And
curry powder.
Curry powder, vegetable stock.
And then we're gonna have some rice with it.
Is that rice?
Hopefully, maybe. Either way, it'll be lovely. I can only imagine.
You could do pasta.
Or it's all good on its own. So what else do you cook? What I mean that's a a dish that you do maybe a few times a week, what other things do you typically cook?
I cook vegan patties.
Okay. Like Jamaican patty, but vegan version.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I cook
I would love to try them.
vegan apple pie.
Wow.
And I cook vegan. What's that thing called again? Oh yeah. Wait, what?
What type of food do you cook?
Well, I cook vegan food.
Okay.
Yeah, but you cook shepherd's pie, you cook, what's the other one there?
I cook a cool shepherd's pie actually. It's only one of the only things I can cook. It's vegetarian as well. Not vegan, it's vegetarian. I put a little bit of butter in there and I shouldn't do. I'll cut that out. But yeah, I really enjoy making that. With the apple pie you make, so typically my nan used to make it for me and she used to put ice cream or something with it. Now obviously being a vegan you can't have that, so what would you replace that with?
With my apple pie, I just put my
What about the vegan ice cream you make?
Yeah, a vegan ice cream.
yeah, yeah.
How'd you do that?
Well, I put in the ice cream maker.
Okay. And what goes into the recipe? What's the ingredients?
Blueberries, strawberries, banana, mango, what else? Coconut milk.
Lovely. And how's that taste?
Tastes wonderful.
Does all your family enjoy it?
Yep.
So, being a vegan chef, you're making a name for yourself. I saw that you put a few of your recipes and meals onto YouTube.
Yeah.
How important has YouTube been for you to promote yourself?
It has been really good.
Yeah.
Because when I put my stuff on YouTube, people actually, they enjoy my YouTube channels, then they start being kind to me for some reason. And they support me a lot
Okay.
and they like what I do.
Who told you to put the recipes and meals onto YouTube? Was it you or was it a friend or family?
It was my mum. My
Your
mum
mum.
said that YouTube is a good thing to I didn't have Instagram when I was
Instagram I told you about.
yeah, I didn't but I didn't have Instagram when I was 8.
No, well, you started your YouTube channel.
Yeah. I didn't have Instagram. I
Yeah,
didn't have
Instagram,
Instagram. I didn't have Instagram when I was 8, so I just put my videos on YouTube instead
Okay.
of
Why
Instagram.
did you put your videos on YouTube?
What was so important for you to put the recipes and stuff on YouTube? Why do you do that?
So people can know that those recipes are a good thing to eat
Yeah.
and they're good for your body.
Because I saw on some of your posts and videos that you don't just talk about the recipe, you actually talk about this has got vitamin K, this has got vitamin C, this has got X,
Yeah.
Y, Z, and why that's healthy for your bones, for your heart, for your skin, for your hair. Is that something you researched as well, or is it someone educated you on it?
I researched those things
Okay.
because I like telling people what's good for them, and yeah, I just like telling people that's good for their body, that what they should eat. Yeah, so they don't get like if you eat like too much red meat, pink meat. Wait, there's no pink meat.
I think that's when it's rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you eat too much red meat or normal meat, you can get heart disease, cancer, and diabetes.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. I've read that a lot. So you educate people
Yeah.
from all different, from all different ages, which I think is incredible. But then you inspire people because you're a young entrepreneur. You've won awards.
Yeah.
Who did you win the awards with? Where'd you get them from?
Well, I got one from Peter UK, got one from Proud and Gifted, then I got one from Yeah, True Little Heroes.
Okay, cool. So you've won 3 awards.
Yeah.
And you've got one from Sister Empowerment.
Sister Empowerment as well.
Oh, yeah.
And did they just suddenly reach out to you? Did you like enter a competition? What happened?
Well, I go on LinkedIn, and then I start talking to these people, and then I ask them, well, if you look kind, I'll link in with you. And
Thank you.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
No, but your PUK, they saw your.
Yeah, they just saw it.
They saw it on Voice newspaper. Did they contact
I always go on Voice.
So they contacted you, and then they put you. They just send you. Okay, that's really cool.
Or they take it, or they
invite
invite me
you to
to an event so they could give it to me in front of everybody.
That's great. It's really, really cool. So you've been on ITV.
Yeah.
What was that like? Was it nerve-wracking?
No, I was not nervous. And my mum was.
Was your mum? I was going to say. Your mum's your manager as well.
Yeah.
And so you went on there. You was asked a few questions and stuff, and
I
then.
found it really fun because when I'm on TV, I get to tell everybody, like, I'm a good boy, that I got a business because I try, I don't give up, and
And you talked to them about being a chef and the benefits of being a vegan.
yeah.
That's good.
And whenever they ask me, what are you going to say to children that are your age or younger, I always say that they're never too young or to start their own business and follow their passion. And I just want to say this, that you have to stay humble, be yourself, and your flaws make you unique.
That's it. Really, really good advice. Very, very wise advice as well. So you've been on ITV.
Yeah.
You've been Channel 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just recently got back
Yeah.
from Morocco.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? I mean, was it almost like I can't believe I'm in another country now doing something, or is it? Do you just take it as it comes?
I just like, it's a different experience when I'm in different countries because I see different things. And when I was driving, I saw animals not being treated well in Morocco. Yeah, it was a different experience too. Because when we're driving, we don't normally see stuff like that. We don't see people dealing with animals rude on the streets.
I was I went to Marrakesh, Morocco, a few years ago, and I saw donkeys and small horses being sort of
And we saw sheep. They
Yeah.
were pulling sheep's legs.
Yeah, it's
the
not
sheep
good.
were going bare.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not fun.
No.
It's not right either. So what was you doing in Morocco?
Well, I was taking videos because I went with Channel 5 and I went in the swimming pool, I went to do trekking, I went to the market. That was the only things we did, but the trekking wasn't that fun.
Was there many of you doing it?
All of us were doing it.
How many people?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
11 people, roughly?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So it was a good experience. And have you done any other TV work, or is it just them two so far?
I've done Channel 5, BBC.
CBBC.
Yeah, CBBC.
14th, you're going to be on CBBC.
On the
Yeah,
14th?
on the 14th I'm going to be on Read there.
Yeah, it's coming out.
I didn't know that.
Alright. You're a busy guy.
Oh,
It's
I
coming out.
remember that.
It's coming out. Step up to the plate.
Okay.
I went there.
And what about newspapers and magazines? Have you been in anything like that?
I've been in newspapers. I haven't been in magazines, have I?
Yeah.
And how do you feel when you're on TV and magazines? Does it make you feel like a celebrity and feel good, or?
Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm a chef that everyone knows, and they will come to me to get some food so I could cook it for them. Yeah.
You feel proud?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I like
really
Gordon
good.
Ramsay now.
Omari Ramsay, here you come. So you're an entrepreneur who's got your own business, and I believe in about a week or so's time in Croydon Box Park, you've got a pop-up restaurant.
It's next week.
Next week.
Isn't it?
So what date is it? What's the dates between?
Oh, it's the 17th to the 24th.
17th to 24th of August 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And so naturally it's going to be vegan stuff. What type of recipes, meals are you going to be making now?
Do you want me to tell you one recipe I'm going to be making?
Yeah, tell us your special one.
It's barbecue jackfruit with jack breadfruit chips with some plantain.
That's what you was talking about on ITV that time.
Yeah.
Lovely. So I've learned a little bit about jackfruit. So people use that instead of beef, to replace it. Is it because the consistency and the texture is similar? And then once you wrap it in the barbecue, and I take it it's going to be vegan barbecue sauce, it tastes kind of like a beef burger.
Yeah.
Cool. And you said about the chips.
Yeah.
What sort of chips?
Breadfruit.
Yeah.
But it's jerk breadfruit chips.
And what nutritional value or nutritional, are they healthy?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah? Why are they healthy?
Because, it's healthy because it helps with your hair, skin, eyesight, and that's really the important stuff that are good for you. Well, your eyesight is the important thing.
Very important. What advice would you give anyone who wanted to start their own business, young or older? What is the advice you got to entrepreneurs?
That they should never give up, stay humble, be yourself, and your flaws make you unique, and you're never too young or to start your own business or follow your passion.
Good stuff. And what's your goal in 5 years' time from now, 10 years' time from now? What does Omari McQueen want to be doing?
He wants to bring people together through food without harming animals.
Lovely, that's really good. I heard as well on the ITV interview that you wanted to have a restaurant which was on a bus.
Yeah.
Why do you want to do that?
It's quicker to deliver food, and I could drive around, and I could cook on there, and I could instead of me waiting for Uber or a zip car to go and deliver my food, then I could just drive my food truck to their house and then give them the food. And whenever there's an event, I don't have to go inside or bring suitcases inside. I could just set up everything inside my food truck. People can come outside and I'll be cooking in front of them and giving them their food.
I love that. You've got a very clear vision. Like when I was 11, when I was even 15, I didn't really have a clear vision like you've got. So I feel you've got a great head start in life. But when it comes down to your vision, your goal, do you have a vision board? Do you write it down? Do you talk just to your friends and family about it? How do you come up with your vision? Big question.
I could just see it. I could just imagine it. Yeah, I have a vision board.
What is a vision board to people? Some people don't know what it is.
You just pitch it on your vision board, and it's like a vision board is like.
So it's like a cork board with and you get the pictures.
Yeah.
What you want to achieve in the future, and you stick it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and is it?
And you could write down stuff that like if you are going somewhere like in a week time and you have to remember what you need for that time, you have to write it down on your vision board, and then when it's that day, when it's not that day and it's close to that day, like it's like 2 more days until you look at your vision board and get this stuff.
Okay, so it's a reminder,
Yeah.
and it's an affirmation, and it's something that pushes you towards your goal and also your vision.
Yeah.
You think vision boards are important?
Yeah.
I do as well. I break them down into 7 different areas, like my health and financial, business and career and all that kind of stuff. And I've got a son who's only 9 months old, and when he's old enough to understand, it's one of the first things I'm going to make him do a vision board, because I want him to be like you, as driven as you are. So, apart from the bus restaurant, you're going to then have a permanent space. Where would you like it, in London, or would you like it around the country, or even around the world?
Around the whole world.
Yeah.
So everyone can taste my food instead of people just in like London.
And what will you call your restaurant?
Dipalicious.
Dipalicious. Because you've got a dips company already, haven't you?
Yeah.
And what's the dips? What sort of flavours are they?
So there's Caribbean kick, mango, pineapple and chili, sweet tooth, pear, peach and nutmeg. Then there's cocoa curry, coconut curry with sweet peppers. Then there's sour breeze that has so much avocado. And then there's loving jerk, and that has so much chili. It like burns your mouth even if you do 1 teaspoon.
I love chili, and I feel I've got a tolerance to it, but maybe when I taste yours, maybe not. So, where can we find the dips?
You could buy it online. If I have an event, you could come to the event and buy my dips.
And where can the viewers find you if they wanted to watch your journey and get inspired?
They should go on my Instagram.
Okay.
And that's Dipalicious. It's just Dipalicious. Dipalicious.co.uk. And
then also your YouTube?
My YouTube, my old one is the Mario Maker Show. Then my new one is Omari Goes Wild.
Cool. I've got 2 more questions to ask you, and then we're done, because I'm really hungry and I'm going to taste your stuff. If you were to recap, think about our conversation, how would you title this episode?
How do you like explain it in
How
like?
would you name it?
Oh.
You're allowed to title this episode. So what would you call it? We could call it Interview with Omari McQueen, but that might be a little bit...
Interview with Prince in the Kitchen.
Perfect, there we go. At the end of my episodes, because not all of them are interviews, I talk to, I do my own sort of episodes. At the end of it, I say, be happy, never content. That's my sort of catchphrase. I've got my own reason why I say it. I've got my own interpretation. I try and live by it.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you if I say, be happy, never content? What was your interpretation?
Should never give up.
Never give up.
That's what it means.
Okay.
Doesn't it?
It can do.
You know what content means?
Be happy, never content.
Never give up.
No, never content means never
Settle.
never settle.
So be happy, what that means for me is no matter what's happened in your life, find the positivity and feel happy that you've got an opportunity to live and breathe and develop. But don't be content. Don't be just, okay, now I've got this, then I'm retiring.
Stick in your comfort zone.
It's about pushing yourself all the time. So that's why I say it, basically. Right, so that's the end of the episode. Thank you very much. Thank you for allowing us in your home here. I really, really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to the meal, and thank you very much. And I wish you all the best, and I'll be following your journey. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cool.